Hey, it's Corbellic, and welcome back to the Corbellic Studios. We're going to be doing another cool painting right here. We always do cool paintings, but this one is going to be the top dog. It's going to be the Hollywood dog. It's going to be the Kodak film dog, something retro like that. I'm thinking like a logo in the background. I'm thinking like it's walking down the street and it's like, Hollywood film shuffle. I don't know. We're going to come up with something really cool on this because I love like these type of films or these type of paintings. It's not art if you're not being creative, if you're not just having a curiosity and experimenting and saying, I don't know what's about to happen, but let's just walk down that dark alley together and experiment and see. All right. If you want to learn how you could do this yourself, how you can start making money as early as next week, how you could implement this, if you want to be a part of a cool community of people just sharing artwork, then hey, join us. Click the link below, and then I'm gonna see you in there. Let's get this going. All right, look at that. That's our top dog right here. Let's just add some background color. I want to work this fast, all right? I want to be done with this painting. Even though I started off like I was excited about it, I already want to be done with the painting. That's how you need to come into it too. Like even if anything that we're excited about, that's cool at first. But now it's time to get done with this dog. Let's knock him out because that's the game that we play, right? The game that we play is that we're getting done with the art. We're getting done with the art. We don't need to spend all this gallery museum time on stuff. They've already robbed us of enough time of our lives, right? So this is a way for us to get our time back. This is a way for us to trick the system back into making the money, making the sales, but also getting time back of our lives. And what I mean by that is that yesterday I did a video and I said that you need to find your whys. That's how you're going to be able to succeed, is finding your whys. But I said in the video that if you're part of this program and I'm showing you how to make the money on eBay and how to go about it with the mindset, but you're not listening to me when I'm telling you that you need to treat it like a game and buy your time back of doing the paintings within 10 to 12, at the most when you're starting out 15 minutes. And if you're doing it past that, and then you're not happy with the snowball effects of the sales, because when you're starting off, you got to build up your sales conversion in order for eBay to give you the real money. Like, why would they give you the real money? They don't know you, okay? So I was saying that, but if you treat it like a game where you're buying your time back by going fast and working it fast, you're not going to feel so bad that you got cheated. I didn't tell you to take your time on the paintings. I told you to get it done and over with and on to the next one. The more that you have more canvases, the more that you have more material, the more that you have things like that, you're going to feel more confident to get things done and over with and on to the next one. And then you're going to say, ha, guess what, life? You didn't get me this time. You might have got me all the other years. You got me all the other decades, life. I give you that. I know you got me. You got me wasting my time all those other times in my life and for decades, and you got me where different things happened and it wasn't my fault. But you're not going to give me this time, because this time, it's my time where I'm just going to do it fast, go on to the next one. I'm going to make the money. There's nothing you can do about it. What are you going to do? You're not going to slow me down. And you're not going to slow me down by putting obstacles in my way either, by having haters or judgmental people or saying, oh, it needs to be like this, but that needs to happen. No, but this is no, 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 no. I understand why you're here. You was put in my way to try to stop my flow, but nothing's going to stop this flow, and nothing's going to stop your flow either. So this is the Kodak like symbol that I'm going to put in the background for the dog. And look how quick I'm working it. Like I don't need it to look exactly like the logo. I don't care. I think it's more cool that way when it shows that like you have it rough and you don't care. That's a real psychology what I'm talking about when I was just talking about there. That's how I look at the game, and that's how I'm able to push out so many pieces of art, because I'm using a piece of passion inside of me. I'm using a frustration. I'm using an anger. I'm using a whatever you have to use where it's that life has stolen time from you. And it's time for you to take it back. And I'm this is my way of taking it back. I'm taking it back by producing fast art, and I'm selling it. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Because life has its way where you ever feel like everything is rigged against you? Life has its way of trying to rig your process. You ever feel like you're close to achieving success, or you're close to whatever type of goal that you're at, and then something gets in the way and you're like, man, that's just my luck. It's not your luck anymore. We're taking it back. Now our luck is our chapter. Our chapter, what we're going to call it now, is this is the success chapter. Because every single day life tries to get in their way to try to take something back from you, or your car breaks down, or someone breaks into something, or I don't know, something happens, health issue, your job, they gave you a bad review. This is us taking it back. This is us taking our power back. There's so many other times in life where I feel like I was powerless, or I was just waiting for the things to fall, the good stuff to fall out of the tree. Nah, this is me grabbing the tree and grabbing it and putting it back. I'm painting fast and I'm selling it. There's nothing you could tell me. There's nothing you could get in my way to try to stop me. That's how you need to come up to the easel, and we're just going to make it happen. All right, so we're going to make it happen right now. We're going to dry this off. We're going to do the dog, and then we're going to do some swirls around the dog, whatever, make some Hollywood, whatever, and then we're done. If you haven't already, watch the video that I released recently, where it's talking about, I think I released it yesterday. It's about find your why. Find your why of why to be successful, why you need to paint fast, why you need to do what you need to do, why you need to get outside of your mind, why it doesn't matter. Whatever you need to find, make the list for yourself. Find your why. And then when you have your why, everything else is easy, because you're going to be like, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I have my why. My why is like based off of time. The more that I work fast, because people go, man, you work fast, Corbellic, and you're always achieving stuff. You're really getting stuff done. And my reason why is like I'm so used to it, because I've been doing it for so long with eBay, where it's like every day is a machine. And my reason why is because I've just had so much time already taken from me, where I feel like things were out of my control. And I'm a big person in believing like whatever happens in life, it's my fault, and I take responsibility for it, because whatever, like everything begins and ends with me, right? But at the same point, because I don't like to play I'm never the victim. I just work harder. But there's times where even if you're a good person and you're not a victim, because you're conditioned to work and you're conditioned to just pick yourself back up, in your heart where you're like, some of these things aren't my fault, but I can't complain about it, because you can't complain about spilt milk. It's just a waste of time. You have to just clean up the milk. And there's been so many times where I clean up the milk, but in my core, I'm like, a lot of these things, there were circumstances put in front of us that aren't our fault, and we're good people. And this is me having the control to say, ha. It's kind of like life is a computer simulation, right? And you have the moments where the system, you ever feel like it's the Truman Show, where it's rigged against you, or it's certain things, as soon as something happens, it goes against your way, and you're like, what are the odds? This is the only time that I feel like painting this way is being in control of my destiny. And I paint fast enough that life can't catch up to it. Because I know eventually everything always does. Life always has this way of showing its face. Something happens. Something always happens. It's life. Can't complain about it. Like, we're going to do this instead of saying Kodak, we're going to say code dog. That's cool, right? I think so. So life always has something that happens, right? And instead of waiting for it to happen, because that's usually what we do, right? We're always waiting for life to happen to us instead of us. Now it's time for us to play offense instead of defense, just waiting for life to happen and then we're playing defense. Tired of playing defense. It's my time now. And I paint so fast and have so many pieces of art that you can't catch up to. You can't catch up to me no more because I've got the income coming in, got the passive income. I got different businesses, you know. It's not just eBay afforded me a way to invest in other businesses. And that's what I talk about with you as well. Maybe I'll do that on the whiteboard video next. Talk about what eBay can do for you. It's just not about the business. It's not about this income. It could afford you where you can have different businesses going so you can protect yourself. And you're moving so fast that life doesn't have a chance to catch up to you. We're on offense. And boom. All right, so now let's do some, what I'm gonna do like in the middle is I'm gonna go Hollywood. Because people like Hollywood memorabilia type stuff. Not me as much. I mean, I live here. I used to be into movies a lot, but all the movies have just, they all suck. Especially when you have all these actors or people who are so preachy and whatever their point of views are. Nobody wants to hear that. You're a dancing monkey. Get up there and dance and perform for me. The best actors for me are the ones who I don't have a perception of who they are in real life. That was before Instagram and social media, where we could just go to the movie theaters and pretend that these were nice people or kind people or whatever, whoever they were when they were in their characters. Nowadays, it's hard to do that. But not even that. I'm not going to blame it on the actors, because making a movie is like a football team. There's so many different moving parts, from the writers to the producer to even the film executives that you don't see. Oh, look at that. That's cool. It's all in 2025, it's all tainted. Let's do some white. Let's do like something like that. Like this. And this is, you could just do anything right here. Look at that. That's awesome. And then this is what we're going to do for like the teeth. I'm just going to keep it simple. Look at that, right? And then, you know what? I'll do like a border. I like borders. I'm like a border artist. I do borders a lot. Like with the paint, like I'll do something like that because it just looks so retro to me. And fitting. Look at this. You see how we don't care? That's awesome. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to do a little bit of white. No. You know what? I love this cyan. I can't get away from it. It keeps calling me. Just put the cyan in the legs. Some like this. And then pretty soon I'm going to be done with it. Just keep it simple, right? Because this is us buying our time back. And someone's going to love it. Why? Because you made it and you're special. But not only that, is that someone's going to love it because it's a 16 by 20. And they can hang it up in their living room or wherever, it's more important for them. to more of a hanging piece because of the size. I mean, just off of the size alone, a lot of times you can't go wrong. I mean, I used to go through a phase where I used to just make 16 by 20s because every single painting was just knocking it out. Every single painting was like, you know, 70, 100, $200. Boom, we just did that together. That's our Coldog film, huh? Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I think that's so awesome. Look, we just did this together. That was real fun. That's a way to just buy your time back. Also making the money. You do a 16 by 20, you know, they're going to be selling more, but also you're going to be charging a little bit more on the shipping. These are great pieces right here. So if you want to learn how you can do this for yourself, click the link below, join us in the free eBay art community, and I'm going to check you on the next video.